Hello everyone. So all four of the Little Mix girlies have officially released their debut songs and music videos. And they seem to be dropping even more bangers for us right now. So definitely feeling blessed and happy about it. But you know what? We were all excited about their debuts and to be honest, had some expectations as well. So were these met? And the question remains, which of these Little Mix girls has the best debut? So I wanted to create this little fun video just to delve into that, and I have created some categories where we will be scoring these debuts, and whoever has the highest scores has the best debut. Simple, right? So let's jump right into it. So the categories are music video, replay factor, artistic identity, the lyrics, fashion, and vocals. So we will be starting with the girl who was the first one to leave the group, as well as, well, the only one to leave the group, and the first one to release her debut song, Miss Jesy Nelson. So Jesy released her song with Nicki Minaj, which was The Boys. And I think it started off great, but oh my god, the drama, the controversy, everything that surfaced afterwards. It was a mess. But for now, let's just put that aside and see how this holds up in our categories. And I just want to say that having Nicki Minaj on your track was a big deal. I mean, we mixers were all gagging when Little Mix bagged Nicki for a feature on Women Like Me. So it was a party in Mixerland for sure in those days. Having Nicki was a good move by Jesy Nelson on her debut song. Now let's talk about the music video. The music video is rooted in the early 2000s hip hop. It is referencing P. Diddy's Bad Boy for Life, and I mean that aged very bad. P. Diddy is in news these days for the worst reasons possible. So I cannot go back and watch the video over and over again, but we have to talk about the music video to score it, right? The video brings a nostalgic vibe, which could be fun for the audience, though one could argue that it's not very original and it doesn't bring anything new to the table. So I will be scoring it a solid 3.5 out of 5. So second category we have is the replay factor. I don't think I actually went and played the song after the first time I heard it, maximum 2 or 3 times, and then just nope. So I'm gonna give it a 2.5 out of 5, and only because maybe some people like it or they find it catchy. I personally didn't, but yeah, this is my score. So we know Miss Nelson likes hip-hop. When she first came on X Factor, that's the vibe she gave from her outfits as well. But I feel like it would have been much better if in this music video she didn't over tan or presented herself as racially ambiguous. Jesy is white, okay? And I feel like if she actually released this with her natural skin tone and natural hair, it would have been bomb and might have even saved her from all the controversy. So this is not Jesy. So for artistic identity, I'm gonna give it a 1 out of 5. I like the dancing and all that, but other than that, it does not say Jesy Nelson. It says a copy of P. Diddy's music video. And you could replace Jesy with any other singer or artist and it will be just the same. Let's go through the lyrics, shall we? I like how Nicki starts it with UK Baddie and the Barbie. So the lyrics are mostly about Jesy liking bad boys and being hot for bad boys. There are some parts in Nicki's rap that I find clever. There is not a lot of depth into it, but Nicki's verse is definitely the saving grace in this one. So the score here would be a 3 out of 5. So the next category is fashion, and this includes all the looks and any choreo, because we live for the choreo. And boy, do we need to admit that Jesy is giving it in the choreo. She can dance. And personally, in this music video, the fun parts for me are all the dancing one that she does towards the end. The outfits, the hair, and the makeup are on point with the theme of the song as well. So I'm gonna give it a solid 4.5 out of 5. I know Jesy can do so much. Like, she's so talented with her voice, and this song didn't really showcase much of it or the talent that she has. So for the vocals, I'll give it a 2.5 out of 5. I don't know if you guys have been calculating it, but I am giving these scores like on the go. I will be calculating these at the end. You gotta stick with me until the end to see how much is the score for Jessica and how much she compares to all the other girls. And I know I keep calling her Jessica, which is not her real name, but we know that that's what the girls called her as well in the group, so I just end up calling her that as well. And now this is the fun bonus part, which is like how I would do this whole debut differently, like what I would envision for her. And this might be controversial, but like I believe that maybe a ballad could have done it. Like, she has such a unique voice, and she could have done so much better if it was a ballad, if it was like emotional. That would have like done it. And also, like, even if she did want to stick with this one, of course with all the change in the whole makeup and all, but I feel like it could have been even more fun. I feel like it's giving the vibes of yeah, I'm cool, yeah, we're cool, and it's not doing a lot for me. And your debut song should say something like it should be so powerful. It'd be like, I am Jesy, this is me, here I am, and this is what I'm bringing, and this is what makes me stand out. And the attention that she got from this song and the whole, like the performances, the music video, and the hair and makeup, like this is all the negative attention, and it doesn't serve you right when in the next song, like, your whole race is different. Like, this is gonna rub people the wrong way, and the decisions could have been better in this case. That's just my 2 cents. Anyway, let's move on to the next girl. So Leigh Anne was the next girl to release her song Don't Say Love. The music video starts off strong and looks really interesting in the beginning. Leigh Anne looks like a goddess. Then the subsequent frames are visually stunning. Though I personally believe that the ending is not as strong and captivating as the beginning. So you do start to like lose interest towards the middle and towards the end. And for a debut music video, I feel like it could have been even more impactful, even more memorable. So for me, I will give this one a 3 out of 5. And to be continued is supposed to like keep you hooked, and I get that, but as a mixer, I'm still waiting for DNA's next part. And I know like people say it's lightning or whatever. It doesn't count because it's not a music video, okay? So this to be continued, it kind of like, it's traumatizing for me and I don't like it. But that's just me, that's just my personal opinion. Anyway, so jokes apart, the song itself is nice, but I feel like I only like it because it's Leigh Anne that's singing it, and I only play it over and over again because it's Leigh Anne, and not because the song is any that like impressive. Though I guess the chorus does get stuck in your head, and I guess some people find it catchy. To be honest, it's just a nice song, so I'll just give it a 3 out of 5. Nothing too impressive, nothing bad, it's just nice. So for artistic identity, the image that I had, like the vision I had for Leigh Anne's debut is so strong in my head that when I compare it to this one, I feel extremely disappointed because it had so much potential. Leigh Anne's debut had so much potential. Yeah, she showcases her vocal abilities, a little bit of her dancing, a little bit of her fashion and all that. But does this really say Leigh Anne? It doesn't. So with a very heavy heart, I'll score it a 2 out of 5. The wasted potential, it really hurts my soul. So the lyrics of Don't Say Love are kind of relatable. They focus on the importance of self-respect and the challenges of navigating conditional love. Leigh Anne's lyrical approach is both honest and empowering, and it resonates with listeners who have experienced similar emotional struggles. But it does get quite repetitive. Even in the verses, there's not much variety, and lyrically, it's not that strong. So I'm gonna give it a generous 2.5 out of 5. So So the outfits and the choreography in Don't Say Love music video are well executed and they align with the song's theme. Leigh Anne's fashion choices are as usual stylish and they reflect her individual taste, which adds to the visual narrative of the video. The choreography is impressive and it enhances the emotional tone of the song, though it is more focused on complementing the visuals than on being the central feature. So the combinations of the outfits and the choreo, they enforce Leigh Anne's message that she's trying to convey, and are also her artistic identity and the overall aesthetics of the song. So she scores a solid 4 out of 5 here. So Leigh Anne's vocals are strong and they're emotive. She showcases a range which balances both power and also vulnerability, and it effectively conveys the song's theme. The production complements her voice as well, which allows her to shine and without actually being overshadowed by all the beats. So overall the performance is impressive for a debut. I will be giving her a 4.5 out of 5 in vocals. Now what I would do differently, she has Jamaican and I guess Barbadian roots as well, right? So she could have a music video which blended elements from both culture, a cultural fusion which features vibrant street scenes from Barbados or Jamaica, and which could incorporate all the local and traditional attire and the landmarks and the settings. There could have been dancing which could highlight the traditional dance forms, and it could showcase local dancers and choreographers. I'm envisioning a really bright and fun and vibrant video. There could have been bright colors and natural landscapes and urban settings which could capture the essence of both islands. So I feel like Leigh Anne's debut had so much potential. It could have been so strong, and that makes me so kind of sad. And Don't Say Love is a nice song, but it's not a strong debut, and I'm so happy that she gave us My Love, because that song was amazing. Everything about that was perfection, chef's kiss. And if that were her debut song, then things would have been so much different, I feel. So the third girl that released her debut after Leigh Anne was Perrie Edwards. So Perrie came out with Forget About Us. So the music video uses minimalistic environments to convey the song's emotions. The video transitions from dark and enclosed spaces, which showcases heartbreak and isolation, to wide open landscape, which symbolizes freedom. So the video is simple and it enhances the artistic vision. But I feel like for a debut, it kind of falls short. It could have been better, it could have been strong, and it's not really creative, so I will give it a 3 out of 5. Forget About Us has a strong replay factor, and it's mostly due to its emotional resonance and the catchy melody. The song's lyrics and Perrie's powerful vocal delivery, it makes it easy for the listeners to connect and want to play it over and over again. And I think of all the songs, this is the one which I mostly do sing and do replay it. And it does get stuck in your head, but for all the right reasons. So I'm gonna give it a 5 out of 5 for sure. I know at first glance people would say that, and it is what I thought as well, that it is another heartbreak song. So what's new? And yes, they both have kids now, but Perrie and Zayn did share a relationship, and it was something that the news did talk about. And Shout Out to My Ex is one of the most popular songs of Little Mix, which they released after Zayn and Perrie's engagement broke off. And even if Little Mix did deny it, it did seem like that it did reference the relationship of Perrie and Zayn. And especially the driving scene in Forget About Us, it reminds me of the one in Shout Out to My Ex, and we can see Perrie even throwing out the teddy bear that Zayn gave her in Sought Me. So I definitely feel that Forget About Us is Shout Out to My Ex 2.0, but it's very minimalistic and very muted, and it's just a positive note on the relationship. it does make sense that Perrie is now coming up with Forget About Us, because in this one it's like, okay, I'm moving on and I want to remember the good times that we had. And strategically thinking, even if Perrie did not intend it, it is good publicity, it is good press, and shows no hard feelings and that Perrie wants a clean slate and now we can focus on her only. But these are all my assumptions as an audience. And even if Perrie did mean it, she probably wouldn't come clean about it, because we know that Little Mix does not admit if a song is about someone. They would hint it, but they won't say it. So instead of 5, it's 4 out of 5. Now the lyrics of the song are heartfelt and they're relatable, which capture the pain of a breakup and the journey towards healing. Perrie's lyrics are there, straightforward, yet they're very impactful, which effectively conveys the emotions of loss and empowerment. The lyrics resonate with anyone who has experienced a difficult breakup, which makes the song both personal and universal. While the lyrical content isn't like, okay, groundbreaking, but it is well crafted and suits the tone of the song. So for the lyrics, I'll be giving Perrie a 3 out of 5. So the vision that Perrie had was obviously like having a really simple music video, and it does not give her much room to give us like all these elaborate outfits or elaborate choreography, because that does not suit the theme of the song. The choices that were made to fit the emotions of the song, and they were very subtle, they were very minimalistic, and I feel like that's also like a choice. So I will give it 4 out of 5. So when it comes to vocals, nothing can beat Perrie Edwards, and she proved it. In her debut song, she is showcasing those vocal cords. She makes the bells look so effortless. The singing, it's so powerful and it's so beautiful, and it doesn't like overshadow the theme either. So yeah, the vocals are 5 out of 5. So what would I have done differently for Perrie's debut? I mean, I had something like, I was thinking about it and I was trying to picture it, but then Perrie came out with You Go Your Way, and I feel like if that were her debut song, then oh my god, it would have snatched our wigs. I mean, aside from the fact that it is like visually so amazing, like her costume, she's looking so hot and everything, like, but oh my god, she's dancing. Like, Perrie hates dancing, or well, hated dancing. And she did say that when she was put into like this group and she was like asked to dance, like she dreaded it and she hated it. So seeing her growth now when she is doing choreography, but she's doing it in one take. Oh my god, this is so amazing. If this were her debut song, then it would have gagged us for sure. But truth be told, I do think that Forget About Us being, in my opinion, being Shout Out to My Ex 2.0, it is a good debut song. So I probably wouldn't change that. Maybe could have made the music video a bit stronger. Like, it's cute, but it could have been stronger. That's it. That's all my feedback. Okay, now last but not the least, we have Jade Terror. Angel of My Dreams is Jade's solo debut, and oh my, this was literal perfection. So the way the music video starts, you wouldn't expect where it's gonna go. So in the start, it's very meek, and then like the beat picks up. Like after the angelic intro, the song actually starts, and it is like it literally blew my mind. And the way it's executed, you are not bored for even 1 second. Like the whole costume, the makeup, the whole storytelling, there are amazing setups. It's phenomenal. From start to finish, it keeps you hooked, and I think that is a sign of a great music video. So without a doubt, it's a 5 out of 5. I do want to say that yes, Jade took a big risk with the song and the music video. But what comes with that risk is the fact that since she has incorporated so many components in this song, and the way it's so complex, the beginning, the middle, and the end all have different modes. Yeah, there are some points which you would want to like sing over and over again, but the song as a whole, I feel like, at least personally, that I do not see myself playing it from start to finish. The end is also powerful, and the starting is very angelic. Middle is the part where I feel that maybe I would replay that over and over again, but the song as a whole I wouldn't. So that's why for the replay factor, it's a 4.5 out of 5. Jade has definitely nailed the artistic identity. The song and the music video, it screams Jade. Like no one would be able to recreate it. This is Jade's song. Without a doubt, for artistic identity, she's getting a 5 out of 5. In the lyrics, there are so many symbolisms, and there are really subtle jabs to some people as well, though the lyrics are quite repetitive, so it's a 3.5 out of 5. And I have already created a video about Jade's music video, so I do go in depth on the lyrics in that, so if you want to watch that, you can. I think the outfits were on point for this one. The choreography, oh my god, it was so amazing. The outfits match the theme of the song, like everything that she was trying to do, it's just perfect, it's perfection. So even for like the fashion factor, she's getting a 5 out of 5. So the vocals are amazing. Jade is showcasing her versatility that she has in her voice. When she needs to make it like lively in the beginning, she's able to do that, and when she has to give these angelic vocals, she does that at the end as well. So it really shows her skills. So for the vocals, she's definitely getting a 5 out of 5 as well. And I do want to say that maybe Jade's part seems rushed, but that's only because I've already created a video that went very much in depth about her debut. So if you guys want to check that out, you can. It's on my channel. And what I would do differently, I wouldn't change a thing. This is just amazing. This is a 10 out of 10. So yeah, this is the end. Oh my god. I have not been keeping score of how much I have scored the girls on every category. So let's check this out together. Let's see where these debuts stand. You guys can also like pause here and write down in the comments that what you think who will place where. So okay, I'm gonna start. So coming at 4th place, it's Miss Jesy Nelson with 17. Then we have Leigh Anne with 19. In 2nd place, we have Perrie Edwards with 24. And in the 1st place, it's Jade with 27.5. Oh my god, so let me know in the comments if you agree with all the comments that I had, and please do subscribe and do leave a like and comment, because I worked a lot on this, and I would really appreciate that. So thank you so much. This was all my personal opinion. You can put down in the comments what you think about all the debuts and how would you score them in all the categories. And yeah, this is the end. So see you next time. Bye.